Hello everyone. Thanks so much for being here. I appreciate your time and your company. I have missed you all and I wanted to make a short appearance here. So I hope that you'll remember me, not forget about me, because it has been a while. Had some life series events that have happened, kind of one right after another. Actually began in January and then it led up to an injury of sorts over a month ago. I've been dealing with this 5 weeks now today, and I finally feel I'm at the stage where I'm healing. I've said this before off and on for several weeks, and then as soon as I feel a little bit better, and then I'm like, yay, I'm healed, and then I get back to doing my normal stuff, and even just a little bit can be too much, and then I set myself back and start all over. So I haven't been able to really sit or stand for any length of time, and I'm gradually easing back into that because I have some really fun and nice tutorials for you, and new patterns, designs that I'm working on. So I'm writing up the patterns during the healing process, which is taking a lot of bed rest. And so thank goodness for crochet to keep my mind and my hands occupied and keep me from climbing the walls. So one of the tutorials is my new hat. I have a sun hat for you, and I'll get into all the detail in the tutorial, but the way it worked out, I'm so happy with it because the brim is adjustable into different shapes. It's wireless, no stabilizer required at all, and I have a few different sizes for you that I'm working out and different ways that you can adorn it. I came up with a little flower here with a few different ways that you can work it to get a larger, and I had one even larger than this that had a nice little ruffle around it. It's just so cute. I dropped it. I don't know where it is, and I'm not in a position to be digging and looking for it right now, but anyway, I did it like a larger, and then this size, which is a little smaller, and then a medium, and then a little baby one. So you could do a cluster of them together, and I think that would look really cute too. And there are different ways that you can adjust the size, like do one hat that will fit a variety of sizes too. So it's going to be called the Sundowner, so keep an eye out for that. Hopefully coming soon. I can't make any promises when. I am just taking it day by day right now. Oh, and by the way, I'm Helene. Hi, for those of you who are here for the first time, thank you all. Those returning and those coming here. And this is Cabin Fever Crochet. I'm in northeastern Washington State. It's spring, little chill in the air still, pretty crisp, and the weather fluctuates quite a bit, not only this time of year, but even in the summertime. It can be 90 plus 9,500 Fahrenheit during the day, and then it will still drop into the 50s at night. So I always need a little sweatshirt or sweater or something, which will bring me into the second piece I'm working on. So I have a hat, and I have a cardigan that can be for all seasons depending how you work it, and I came up with a lot of different options because you know I love my different options, and I like to give them to you too, because not necessarily one thing's going to work for everybody. Different shapes, sizes, and different tastes and how you may like to wear it. So I'm going to show you this little hat also, and this one is a size small, and I think it's real cute. Now that I'm kind of just going to hold the flowers on here now because they're not sewn on. So here are the two little ones. I don't know, what do you think? I'm a little bit undecided if these colors really work. Let's see if I can scooch in a little bit closer. The sun, it looks like it's washing the colors out, but it does have these same colors, the yellows, the pinks, and corals, and so forth in it. And then I thought, at first maybe I could put a little button and pull this aqua green color in it, but I actually think I just like them the way they are. I just might go with a couple of other colors. I'll just have to see what I have in my stash. And I'll probably wind up doing a tutorial on the flower if you like that also. So that's that. And then the cardigan. I was just playing around with stitches. I have a lot of stitch books and I really like working from them, and I'll modify, change them up, or take a stitch from this and this and that and combine them, but I just didn't have the patience with myself or even to look through page after page in a variety of stitch books. So I was just playing around and I just tried this and this and that. I'm like, wow, I really like this, and I'm real happy with the way it came out. And it can be used for a multitude of projects and different weight yarns, and you'll see when I do the tutorial. And I have so many other ideas to make with this stitch, which I think I might be doing like a series with it over a period of time, mixed in with other things too, and then changing the stitch up a little bit for each project, which I think would be fun. So tell me if you're game, if you're up for that also. And it's actually reversible, but I like, if I can figure out which side's which, because I think they both look good. So this, to me, this is the inside. Okay, but it really is reversible, and it looks like we're getting washed out again, but I wanted to come outside and get some fresh air and sunshine so bad, because I've been on like bed rest. So I'm here, I'm back, sort of, anyway, for now. And then this is the side which I prefer, that has all the nice texture to it, and hopefully you can see that pretty well. I probably need to get a little closer. I'm just avoiding too much excess movement. There we go. Yeah. How's that? So this is the back of the sweater. And this is a knit crate, Kestrel, from 2 to 3 years ago, I think it was. And here I am pulling out all the stitches. But, yeah, that's the back. And then the front, how I'm going to do it's going to have some shaping and tapering, and I really like V-necks. I think they're very flattering to the body. You've got that nice line going down, it's elongating and slimming, but you also have a mix of the horizontal lines, kind of with the filet crochet in there too, and there are different ways that you can work it and adjust it within this pattern as well to customize and personalize that for you. And you can do the bottom band part. I just did a simple like a rib stitch on there, but there's many options for that too. So I think that's going to be a fun one, and I'd like to do one in a really light lacy weight, just for just a little something during summertime, or if I have on sleeveless and I want a little more coverage for whatever reason. So that's super versatile too. I mean, some patterns, they just are what they are, and you can't help that, and that's great too. I mean, everyone has its purpose, you know, and I do really like to try to make things as versatile as possible to fit and flatter everyone. So that's pretty much what I've been up to. The hat, I went through 5 prototypes to get this one, working it, reworking it. Mostly had the pattern in my head down already, but it was trying different yarns and different combinations to see what was really going to work and hold its structure and shape without being too heavy or too floppy with the way I wanted it. And I do, floppy hats are great too, and I have another one in mind for that later on. But for this particular one, the way that I wanted it. So I have several that I'm going to have to take apart and undo the 2 strands of yarn together. Oh, won't that be fun? But it's worth it. It's worth it for the end result and just for you. So I guess that's really it. I haven't been yarn shopping much, just maybe replacing a few things that I use up and that I need. and I work the farmers market seasonally, which is starting in 6 weeks. Yay! And I really hope my healing process will continue, not just for that, because I look forward to it, and I want to be able to stay the duration for all day. There's a lot of sitting and up and down and moving and setting up and lifting and all that stuff. For those of you who know, it's pretty involved, long day. It can be pretty tiring when you do shows. It's a lot of energy and a lot of fun, but that's a weekly thing at the park in a town not that far from us up north, and really enjoy it. And I filmed that last year, so I'll leave the link below if you want to check it out. And I just did a quick overview of the different vendors, but I think we're going to have more this year, and I'm excited. I'll probably do that again just to show you who's who and what's what in my booth this year. And like I said, I'm working on some new things, my hat, and I need to make my little lip balm key ring, lipstick, whatever holders. And if you would like to see those too, I'll leave the link for that as well. And I just have so many ideas and a whole list of things that I want to make, and now that I'm behind, I will do as much as I can when I'm able to. And oh yes, one more thing. I think might be adopting a new dog. We fostered one for the last 2 weeks. I've never had to turn a dog back in before. This was the first, and it was difficult. And yes, he just did not work out. The training, I don't mind. I've done that with every dog that we've had, but too many issues, too involved, and aggression, and I am just not at a place in my life where I want to deal with that level of behaviors and aggression towards myself, other humans, other animals, that kind of thing. So we have a new little guy coming tomorrow, and sounds like he might be a good fit. A 6-month-old Australian cattle dog mix, and we don't know what the other half is. And we have Lucy, our red heeler Australian cattle dog. She's a sweetheart and getting older, and she's been lonely because Tasha, our black dog, crossed the Rainbow Bridge in December, and she's been lonely. Although we're like this, we're so bonded, but she's been wanting a friend, and she got along pretty well with the other dog. But once that honeymoon period was over, yeah, he started really testing, and is 2 years old, and for this breed, and not neutered, and I was done. Don't want to go there. So we'll see what happens. His name's Roy. Funny. I don't know, that might have to morph into something else, but he's adorable, and he looks he's got the healer, but I think whatever he's mixed with might have tempered that dominance that they can have, especially in the male dogs. So we'll see what happens. We're just going to foster him for a little bit and hang on and see. He's coming from a foster, and I know the gal, and so she's working with him quite a bit. So hope that works out. It'll be fun, and I enjoy working with the dogs and training them. I just said I don't want and I don't need that kind of stress in my life. All right, well, that's it. Lucy's right here. She's so sweet. She's such a baby girl. I love her to bits. All right, well, take care, everyone. Okay, please come back again next time. And like, share, and subscribe if you like and love my content, and look forward to seeing my next videos. And please click the notification bell so you will be reminded of them as well. And again, take good care. I know I say that every time, but I really, really do mean that with all of my heart, and that also how much I appreciate and care about all of you, and I hope you're doing well. And if you're going through a challenging time, let's just hang in together and take it one day at a time, which is all any of us can do in life, and hope and pray, and just keep your mind and your heart in a good, positive place, because I know that mental outlook has a big impact on everything in our life. What we put out bounces back too. So with that being said, sermon starts on the mount, 6 p.m. sharp. Okay, see you next time. Take care, okay, again, and bye for now. See you soon.